丈夫吃饭时突然咬到一颗石头，妻子颤抖着伸出手掌，丈夫却站起来一把掐住她的脖子，将她拎起来拽着往后面拖去。3年前还没结婚时，丈夫对她千依百顺，总会想着法的让她开心。她不明白丈夫现在的变化为何如此之大。这是每个女人人生中必看的一部婚姻片，它深刻揭露了男人在婚前婚后巨大改变所隐藏的秘密。女主令人痛心的婚姻警醒我们，女人在婚后变得弱势并反复被伤害的局面，其实完全可以靠自己改变。第二天早上起来，看到巴德鲁在厨房做早餐，哈姆扎深情款款地靠近，他想要将昨天家暴的事情敷衍过去，发现巴德鲁仍在生气，他开始施展哄女人百试不爽的4大手段。
Come on, my darlings. I had a little extra to drink last night. Now, which husband and wife don't quarrel in a marriage? Tell me. I'll get pizza for you, and on payday a fancy new phone. Tell me. Please help me find the strength to handle this, my lord.
巴德鲁果然被哈姆扎的手段降服，还反过去安慰他。母亲看到巴德鲁脖子上的伤痕，劝他现在就打包行李，赶紧搬回娘家来。
In the last 3 years, that loser of a husband has turned your face into a bloody punching bag. Beating you, punching you, slapping you, never ends.
Hummy, it takes time.
He's not going to change. Have to do something. Or one day he'll beat you so badly, he'll kill my darling baby.
巴德鲁对母亲的话却毫不在意，只要让哈姆扎戒掉酒，他就会变回那个体贴的丈夫。巴德鲁到小卖部买了一盒戒酒药，吃完后整个人会像过敏一样，肯定不敢再喝酒。他回到家炖了一锅香喷喷的羊肉，将要磨成粉撒了进去。哈姆扎下班去小卖部买酒，结果店员不小心说漏了嘴，让他知道了妻子偷买戒酒药的事情。哈姆扎回到家，逼着巴德鲁吃下加了药的羊肉。
You heard me. Taste it.
Hamza, Hamza, I can
Go on.
explain. Hamza, let me
Taste-
explain,
taste it.
please. Hamza, please.
What did you put in it?
Hamza, no.
Tell me. What did you put in the food?
It's just medicine. It helps quit drinking. I just want you to stop
You'll
drinking.
make me quit drinking, huh? Mix anything in my food and you expect me to eat it. You think I'm an animal?
Drinking makes you an animal, so I'm trying to make you human.
第二天，哈姆扎再次跑过来道歉，巴德鲁却不想轻易原谅他。住在对面的母亲知道后打来电话，让他给哈姆扎下点老鼠药，这样才能彻底摆脱这个混蛋。巴德鲁看着楼下蹦蹦跳跳的小女孩，根本就没听母亲在说什么。如果有了孩子，哈姆扎肯定就会改变。他买来高跟鞋，加上性感火辣的红色连衣裙，喷上香水，给安全罩扎上小孔，等待着哈姆扎回来。听到敲门声，巴德鲁兴奋地跑去开门，却发现是邻居叔叔来催他下楼谈事情。开发商召集了楼栋里所有人，就因为剩他们一家还没有签字，所有人都无法搬去新房子。听说哈姆扎又没有到场，巴德鲁只好赶了过去。母亲见到他，催他赶紧回去，因为要是被哈姆扎看到他掺和这种大事，又少不了一顿毒打。巴德鲁让母亲不用担心，他已经想好了完美的理由。看着开发商对新房子的介绍，巴德鲁沉浸在向往的生活里，感到既幸福又满足。哈姆扎的突然到来，让他从美梦中瞬间惊醒。
She does all the work in the house. And now outside work also.
Actually, I was buying milk. And then Raman Kaka asked me to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the milk?
母亲帮忙说巴德鲁是代表他来这的，既然他现在已到场，当然由他这个一家之主来做决定。邻居们都催促哈姆扎赶紧签字，不要拖住大家。哈姆扎对此却充耳不闻，拉着巴德鲁转身回家，留下母亲不安的眼神。哈姆扎回到家，发现了红色高跟鞋，他将鞋子偷偷放到餐桌下，静待着巴德鲁的到来。巴德鲁对逼近的危险毫无察觉，给哈姆扎拿来了下酒菜。
Let's play something. A game. If it touches you, then we'll stay here. If it doesn't touch you, then direct to BHK.
Wait, Hamza, this was a surprise for you. I even got a frogs.
What we have is never enough, is it?
One
Parking
second.
still give
Hamza,
us.
at least.
Swimming pool still give
Hamza, I
us.
want the house for both of us, right? What's wrong?
Keep your
with
hand
that?
down or I'll smash your face. Take it, 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 take it.
这一次，巴德鲁再也无法忍受下去，心中的积怨喷涌而出。他跟母亲说，所有的男人都该死，没有一个是好东西。以前他只是身上痛，现在他的心也开始痛了。
You know what weird ideas I got today?
To kill him? Then do it. He's never going to let you live in peace, I'm telling you.
没想到他们才刚有这个念头，母亲就接到了警察的电话，要求他们马上去警局配合调查。巴德鲁来到警局才知道，原来是有人举报她的丈夫家暴。母亲拉起他的手，把他身上的伤给警察看。哈姆扎很快被带进了警局，他竟然嚣张地说这是他的家事，警察没权利管。
See, that's her. That's how he threatens. And then he hits her. Non-stop he hits her.
What else do you expect? If you're always scared of him, he will hit you. We get such cases every day. Do you want us to take action or not?
警官说，根据法律，只有她提起诉讼，她的丈夫才会被判入狱3年，不得假释。在警官和母亲的鼓励下，巴德鲁同意了起诉。哈姆扎暴跳如雷，想要动手，被关进了拘留室。巴德鲁念及旧情，跑去见哈姆扎最后一面。哈姆扎看到巴德鲁到来，针对他的弱点展开攻势，只一句话就让他挪不动脚。
I am a bastard, I know I am. But my love is not bastard love. If I didn't love you, why would I beat you? And if you don't love me, why would you bear it? So many times I've tried to stop drinking. When I'm drunk, I hit you. Then to drown my guilt, I drink even more. I swear to Allah, I just want to see you happy. When I leave from here, I'll make sure I'm a better person. Then we'll have a beautiful baby. Then we'll work on our dream plan. I also want to be a part of it. Don't do it alone.
Even if I try, I can't do it alone.
Then for 2-3 years, you put your plan on pause.
哈姆扎句句都说到了巴德鲁的心坎上，他完全不知道男人的嘴就是骗人的鬼。巴德鲁冲进警官的办公室，要求取消诉讼。不管母亲怎么劝阻，她坚称丈夫并没有家暴她，让母亲不要破坏她的婚姻。母亲拉着她给她讲蝎子与青蛙的故事，蝎子恳求青蛙帮她过河，看青蛙害怕。蝎子诚恳地说道：“如果我蛰了你，我们俩都会被淹死，我干嘛要害死自己呢？”青蛙觉得有道理，于是背上了蝎子，但最后蝎子还是蛰了那只青蛙。青蛙不甘地问为什么，蝎子说这是蝎子的本性。
Some men are scorpions, darlings. They never change, Badru.
巴德鲁却觉得他与哈姆扎的故事并非如此，因为哈姆扎深爱着他。母亲看着他深陷在哈姆扎编织的梦幻里，无能为力。哈姆扎带着满腔的愤怒上演王者归来。他知道举报他的不是巴德鲁，于是将怀疑的目光投到了母亲的身上。
What on me? Why did you complain?
What are you doing?
Where was the need for you to complain?
Hamza, stop.
You know what those men are called who raise their hands on women? Impotent.
Yes, I am impotent. Fine.
母亲无法忍受这种耻辱，她要求巴德鲁在他和哈姆扎之间做出选择。巴德鲁却将不舍的目光投向哈姆扎的身上。从这以后，不管巴德鲁怎么打招呼，母亲都不再理会。1个月后，巴德鲁成功怀上了孩子，他将这个好消息告诉了哈姆扎。哈姆扎将他拥进怀里，承诺从今天开始，他一定会戒酒。巴德鲁每天都活在幸福里，与哈姆扎一起准备着孩子出生后的东西，期待着新生命的到来。哈姆扎在背地里却从未放弃过调查，他一定要找出当时举报他的那个人。最终通过利益交换，他从警察那知道了举报人就是祖尔费。哈姆扎回想起在自己楼下曾见过他，在岳母的家里也有他的身影，在他的肩膀上更是发现了女人的头发。看到哈姆扎气势汹汹地往家里赶去，祖尔费赶紧给巴德鲁打电话。巴德鲁害怕到手足无措，慌忙去锁住大门，却被哈姆扎一脚踹开。哈姆扎打开巴德鲁的手机，看到祖尔费的来电，更加坚信他们有私情，甚至怀疑巴德鲁肚子里的孩子并不是自己的。他来到洗手间门口，威胁巴德鲁赶紧开门，看他不从，他猛地敲碎玻璃，打开门后将他拖了出来。
Hamza, you're getting it all wrong.
I'm getting it wrong.
Yeah, let me explain. At least listen to me. Have you lost it? I am pregnant.
You get out.
Huh?
Get out of my house.
哈姆扎抓住巴德鲁的头发，拖着他来到楼梯口，一把将他推了下去。巴德鲁在医院里醒来，被告知孩子没有保住，忍不住崩溃的大哭起来。他对生活的所有期待全都幻灭，活着已没有任何意义。他来到病房的窗户边，想要一跃而下。最后一刻，他心有不甘地停了下来。凭什么要自己承受所有的痛苦，让哈姆扎这种人渣逍遥快活？巴德鲁找医生拿到了失眠药，他将哈姆扎迷倒捆绑了起来，然后找来母亲相助。母亲建议直接将哈姆扎勒死，装进行李箱，然后拖到动物园，扔进老虎的笼子里。巴德鲁却说他并不想杀死哈姆扎，他只是想要找回他的尊严。
I want to treat him exactly the way he treated me. And after today, only one hand will rule this house.
Whose hand?
Come on, Ammi, mine.
巴德鲁划掉了跟哈姆扎相关的所有梦想，并将带有2人爱情记忆的物品全都当垃圾扔掉。他涂上鲜艳的口红，穿上红色的裙子和高跟鞋，还扎上了马尾辫。哈姆扎讨厌什么，他就打扮成什么。巴德鲁拿出搬迁同意书，他要跟哈姆扎玩一个老游戏。
If I miss, then you decide. If it touches, then I decide.
Badru.
Ready? Steady.
No.
Green
Badru,
signal.
no. Badru, don't do it. I'll get hurt. Badru, stop it. Badru, stop it. I'll get hurt. Badru. Ah!
It was a girl!
哈姆扎认怂签了字，但他不甘就这样受制于人，他再次口吐莲花，不停地说些甜言蜜语。可现在的巴德鲁连一个字都不信。哈姆扎将椅子滑到柱子旁，用头猛撞了过去，他要以死相逼，让巴德鲁给他松绑，让巴德鲁慌乱起来。幸好母亲及时赶到。
Harder.
Badru, I swear to you, I will kill myself.
Yeah, go ahead. Hit a little harder. As if you'll kill yourself. To kill yourself, you need guts, you know. And your guts are rotten because of your drinking. Enough drama.
哈姆扎时刻都有100个坏心眼在转动，一旦他逃脱， 绝对不会让他们好过。巴德鲁彻底下定了决心，他们将哈姆扎打晕，然后用毯子裹住他的身体，偷偷的运下楼，找朋友开车过来接应，趁夜色偷偷出城，将哈姆扎带到了郊外的铁轨上，然后将他双手双脚绑住，静待着火车的到来。哈姆扎醒过来后，吓得魂飞魄散，疯狂的求饶，巴德鲁却决绝的转身离去，浑身都感到轻松自在。但想起最近报复哈姆扎的种种，自己和他那副丑恶的嘴脸又有何区别？他实在下不去手。
No, Ammi, this is wrong. Zulfi, come.
Wait,
Let's untie him.
wait,
Ammi, this is
wait,
wrong.
Zulfi. You be brave now. He deserves this.
Maybe he does, Ammi, but I'm the frog. Why am I turning into him? Ammi, it's wrong to drown a scorpion by becoming one.
But you'll never be a scorpion.
Ammi, I've tied him up, beat him up, and I'm almost about to kill him now. That's what a scorpion does, Ammi.
Then why do
I
it?
did it for dignity. But the dignity is mine, right? Why am I asking him for it? Why am I drowning with him instead? If I kill him, then the bastard will keep returning as a memory.
巴德鲁跑了回去，与祖尔费一起解开绳索，最终在火车即将到来的前一刻，将哈姆扎救了出来。
Go on, Hamza. He already is. Go.
Badru, come on. Let's make a fresh start.
I will make a fresh start. Alone. You go.
You think I'll let you
You
go?
let me go or not? I don't care, Hamza. I have let you go. So go.
Hey, how dare you talk to me like that?
Just go.
You go. Bitch, you leave me. Then you what? Hang on. I won't leave. I won't leave you. I'll show you what revenge is. I won't waste time like you. In one shot, I'll finish you also off. Just like your... What?
人见自有天收，哈姆扎就此结束了他罪恶的一生。男人在结婚后为何会完全像变了一个人一样？他们在追求你时会拼尽全力展现出最温柔、最光鲜亮丽的一面，但很多人没有认清楚的是，这是他们有所求时表现出的最好的一面，是他们的上限，而不是他们的本来面貌。作为女人，最应该关注的是隐藏在他们背后的最差劲时的下限会做出些什么。其实男人并没有变，只是你没有看清他的多面性，没有看透他的本质。在别人事事先爱自己，甚至只爱自己的时候，你却只想着他对你好的一面，毫无底线的忍让，对方只会得寸进尺，所求无度。男人的恶劣行径只有0次和无数次，狗改不了吃屎。那些事后的赔礼道歉、甜言蜜语，只是披着糖衣的砒霜。所以在两性关系的相处中，需时刻谨记2件事，那就是自我的情绪和要求。如果有让你感到不舒服的情绪，或者对于某件事不想做，一定要第一时间说不。我们期望付出的爱都有回报，期望所有的善良和弱小都被保护，但现实却并非如此。我们无法改变别人以及生活环境，只能武装好自己。请你，女儿当自强。